Alright. Let's go. Let me get these bolts out. As you can see, the 428 engine is out. My engine bay is in shambles. Gonna have to degrease all this stuff, especially all this. It's caked on oil. That's disgusting. That's gonna need to get shaved down and repainted. All this stuff is probably gonna get repainted red. You have to go through all this stuff and clean it up. The interior, I took the dash out. I didn't film that, but I took the dash off. There's a pretty good tutorial on DSM tuners. So if you guys are wanting to do that to your own DSM, it kind of sucks, but it's not too bad. It took me about 30 minutes. We're going to be digging into this wiring too, try to search and find that electrical problem. The engine and trans appear to be okay. I haven't really seen anything that is a big flag. I was really scared there's going to be a big ass hole on the backside of the block, but nothing bad. So I'm going to take off the transmission so I can get this engine on the engine stand inside there so I can work in there because it's about to go down. The sun's about to go down. It's about to start raining. So I'm going to take off the transmission and then start disassembling all the stuff on the engine so I can put those refresh parts in. So I took off all the accessories, do that. I need to take off the main crank pulley and then time it. But I want to make sure it's on top dead center before I pull everything off. So I don't know if I showed you guys this yet, but I found my wiring issue. As you can see in there, all the wires in there are like stripped back and destroyed. So I'm gonna cut those and then resolder all these, add some wire to it. So it's like cut the bad part out of the wire and then put the good stuff back in. So you guys can see, made some pretty good progress cleaning the engine bay. Have not done this side at all yet. I'm gonna work on replacing all this loom. Some of the loom is all just destroyed, so I got some from Harbor Freight, and I'm just gonna replace the loom as well as inspect the wires and stuff. I'm also gonna clean out some of the connectors. You can see there's just like a lot of greasy, nasty connectors. This one's broken, so just gonna clean all those off, do that. Wait until my dad gets home so he can help me pull the crank pulley. I just need somebody to hold the flywheel still so I don't just keep turning it and just take it out when it's not top dead center. And then I'll jump into the refresh, all my fresh parts over here and over here. So I'm gonna do that. Transmission, there is a chunk missing out of my bell housing. So you guys can see here. That's supposed to go like that, but this came off. So I need somebody to TIG weld this back on or find a way to get that back on there. I need to clean this out. There's a clutch. I have another clutch. I have a stage 3 clutch for it. I don't know if I'm going to put it in yet, but this is going to be cleaned up. And I have a few things that are going to be repainted. All the brackets are going to be repainted black. Just look really nice. I have some stuff up there getting painted. Sorry that I'm not really recording a lot of the stuff, but it's just like really tedious work. It's just replacing loom, soldering wires. I don't think you guys want to see that. I do that in all my other videos, so if you want to watch me solder wires for 30 minutes, I have videos for me soldering wires for 30 minutes. And also I'm going to, I got some wrinkle black for this valve cover, so I'm going to be painting this, and I'll show you guys that too. I don't know how many videos that's going to be, but hopefully I can get this engine back in on Sunday. It's Friday night now. It's Friday 6 a.m. or 6 p.m. So I have today, tomorrow, and then a little bit of Sunday to do it. So I'm going to do that, and I'm just going to jump into, I'm not going to worry about recording anything until I get to that engine stuff. I'm just going to do all this tedious stuff, get it out of the way, and then I'll check back in with you guys. I hope you guys can understand. Alright, let me get to work. So, update, I did all the wiring stuff outside. It's pretty much nighttime and it's about to start raining. It's really windy. Damn. As soon as I do that, my garage light goes out. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to work on the engine on the inside of the house. So I have to do the engine pan, or the oil pan. This is coming off. The pan gasket is pretty bad, I think. So I'm just going to go ahead and replace it since it's all out at the same time. Do that. I take off the timing belt. I'm going to replace this. This thing is pretty toast. I'll show you guys once I get this thing off. It's pretty cracked, and I don't think it's been replaced in a while. So I'm going to do that. Put a mechanical tensioner on it. New water pump. Replace some of the seals on the inside. And then after I do that, I'm going to take off the valve cover and then wrinkle black paint it before I go inside for the night. And then also I'm just going to spray this with some black also. Finish prepping it and then paint it black. Alright, so I opened up the valve cover. As you guys can see, it doesn't look too bad in here. You guys can see the camshafts are not the best condition, but there's no real bad scoring on it, so it'll be fine. You can see it doesn't look too junky either. It seems like somebody changed the oil pretty often on this thing, but I don't see anything wrong. I'm going to check the torques of all these before I put everything back. I'm going to clean up all this, take off this valve cover gasket, clean that up, spray with some wrinkle black, so the next time you see that, it will be wrinkle black. Alright, let's try this again. She runs, but she leaks. So we have life. You can go ahead and rev her out.
Yeah. This is recording or not?
Yeah, it's recording. second drive. First drive, I just took it around the block just in case the car didn't explode. But we're gonna get. But this thing rips.
Not in gear.
There you go. This thing runs, man. All right, here you go. Yeah. Damn, that was a fail. Phew. All right, you know, it looks like that. All right. Hopefully we don't. No scraping.